Hello to my beautiful friends and welcome to a new video. So I have seen tons of people doing this exact same thing and it made me want to really do it too. I will leave a link down below, but there is a map maker and you can kind of design what you want your Animal Crossing island to look like. So I thought that I would do that with you guys today, work on some ideas. It gives you a nice little base map. There was some water on here, but I went ahead and got rid of the river, but otherwise, this is exactly what it's going to look like when you open up the website, besides the river that I destroyed. So, the different heights of land are represented by these colors, green, the dark green being the lowest level, right on the beach. So my thought process is, and I did look on Instagram for some inspiration, is it'd be super cool to have an island that sort of started from the lowest area of the land and kind of worked its way up. So my thought was that I could bring this area up higher here and bring it higher sort of down here. Maybe something like this, perhaps? I don't know, it's one of those things where once you get into your island and you actually start working on it for real, your idea is going to change completely then from kind of what you're planning to do. I know a lot of people are designing these ideas where all the animals kind of live in the same space, like in a straight line or something like that. But for me, I like things to be a little bit more wild and spaced out. So what if we had, let's see, I feel like maybe this would be cool if it was higher up. And what if we had a little area like right here, perhaps? Let's see. Let's make these really high cliffs. I think that would be really cool. Okay, so that makes sense. And then what if I wanted to live all the way at the back of the island and I wanted like a really high area? That could be really cool. Almost like a queen in a castle, super high up. So let's try that. And then what if I had another high point up here? Now I don't know how many levels we're going to get access to, whether it's just these 3 levels, not including the beach, or if we're going to get something more. I'm really interested to see. And then, okay, so something kind of like that could be pretty cool. I'm going to expand this a little bit. One of my neighbors is playing music or mowing the area outside. I can't tell which that is. All right, so here is all of our water. I am going to try with the idea. I saw a couple of people do this, so this isn't an original idea. What if we did something like this, like a tiny stream of some kind, going like that? That's kind of cool. So it's like 2 separate islands we could pole vault into. And what if I could do some kind of river like this? Sorry if you can hear my neighbor's music, but the recording must go on. What if I could do something like this, like a river? Imagine you could float by and it went right off into where the dock is. I think that would be pretty neat. And what if we had some kind of lake, like a special lake? Ooh, hold on. I am going to make this land higher up right here. This editor actually works really nice and smooth. I like this. Kudos to whoever made this. So what if I bumped things out here? There we go. Sorry if I make cat ticking noises. That's how I get my kitties to come. I'm like, come here, kitties. Come into room, but don't come now because I closed the door because I'm doing laundry. Okay, so what if there was some kind of lake, like right here, or like a little pond that was cute, like shaped like a heart? That would be really adorable, I think. And it's like at the very top of the island, some place you can go to. I think that would be really nice. And we can add like couple more rocks and stuff like that. I'm not 100% sure if we get to kind of choose where those go, things like that, but we'll add some more rocks. All right, cool. So I really like that. I like that a lot. So let's take a look at some of the buildings that we can create. First of all, we've got our little airport here, which I think it makes sense for it just to go right there. And then I think This looks like the sort of town center, so I'm going to put that down. I think that can signify it as well when you first get in. What if it was like over, it could be here in the middle, but it could also be like over here. That might be kind of neat. Like it's the town center is sort of like off to the side. That could be really cool. And what if there was a museum? Where would we put the museum? Maybe it could be over on this island. Like there's like a shop island over here. It's like a museum. But I kind of like the idea of it being in nature. Let me try it like back here. Maybe we could surround it with trees. I like that. And then we could have like a little shopping district. Like over here. There's 2 shops. Ooh, a lighthouse. If I could put a lighthouse on the beach, I would love to do that. Like right there or right there. I don't know if I can build a bridge across that. So what if it was like over here? That would be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool, I think. Let's see. And then we're gonna need some way. No, I'll do that later. So I've got lighthouse. Some bridges. Okay, so I made the space too big. But what if we had a bridge go across like that? That'd be neat. A way to get from here to here. And we could even do multiple bridges if we wanted to. Something like that. We could do one over here. We could do one like that. Maybe one like that. And I feel like we need another like over here. So what if I change the height of the land a little bit and make it like that, almost like you could still kind of fit. And if I cut it a little bit, then you can come over here. That looks pretty cool. That looks pretty good, I think so. Okay, so we've got some ladders, or the stairways. So I assume that we'd need one to get up here, we'd need one to get up there, 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 and maybe one for the lake. Something like that. It looks a little goofy there, but I think that'll do. Let's take a look at the trees. Now, ideally, it'd be nice to have a bunch of trees around the museum here. Almost like it's off in a wilderness. I like that idea because you're collecting things from the wilderness to put in your museum, like bugs and fish. It'd be cool if it went into it. Ooh, then what if we had another lake? What if we had another lake? What if we had one? This is gonna look really derpy, but what if we had like a Triforce lake? This is really ugly, I'm sorry, but something like that. Like it's the Lost Woods, literally. I like that idea. There's like a Lost Woods here. Ooh, spooky, spooky, where lots of bugs and fish are. Put a tree in the water, why not? I'm just kidding. And I think for me, I would want my house to be like somewhere up here. Almost like it's in this little hidden area. I think that's really pretty. I want to live off the beaten path. I'll have a really cool yard, but it doesn't have like yard depiction tools, so we're not going to do that. And then what if we had an area with fruit trees in here? I like that. They've got, are those oranges or peaches? I can't really tell on my little screen, but something like that would be pretty cute. So you've got a whole bunch of trees in there. Let's put some beech trees out. Make it really, really cool looking. Heck yeah, look at that. All these beech trees. This is actually really fun. It's almost therapeutic in a way. All the little clickies. Can you hear my mouse making all the clicky sounds? We are super chill. And then the secret area. Oh, so secret. Okay. Now, in regards to the animals and where they live, let's see. I think we could probably have like a civilized town square somewhere like down here. Like maybe a couple houses in a row. I don't know how many we got, say 3, maybe like 4. Maybe we have some houses up here. That would be cute. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Maybe one animal can live over here. Whoever my favorite is by like the lake. It's 5. And then let's see, maybe we could make somebody else live near the shops. That sounds pretty cool. I like that idea. And then we will need some pathways. So you can get off of here, you can go up here, and a rough idea, oops, I don't want to click on that, is to give us a really ugly, derpy drawn road here. I'm trying, my dudes, with my little mouse. Oh no, it wants to erase the houses. Nope, nope, okay, maybe I just have to use the eraser tool. Oh, that works. Do you see how that is really great? Okay, do something kind of like, we don't want to move the house, something kind of like this. And you can come down here, and then this will be my little town center square. I like that. And then you could come in here, and this is where you can shop. And we can go this way, and then that way. You could go straight here if you wanted to. And I'm sure I can design lots of different features and things. I want this to be off the beaten path. Then you can come down here, and there will be an animal living there. And I imagine I could put lots of cool stuff around here, like this. Oops. In one of the trailers that they had, or it may have been the Nintendo Direct, I don't remember, they had like a city or a town square sort of idea with like candy machines and nice pathways. It'd be cool to have something like that here. And then as you get further to the top, we can have this pathway connect to where I live. We could even have perhaps a pathway go around the water, something like that. I think that would be kind of neat. Either that or flowers. I'm a big fan of the flowers. And then we can have a little pathway go and wind through the trees. I might do like a windy pathway. And then go up here, and we've got some animals that live in the hidden area over here. And actually, let's give them some trees. I wonder if we should be using, no, we're not going to use that because that's the same color as the background, so it doesn't show up. So we'll keep using these trees, and they can signify any kind of tree. I'm not super picky, but I am preferential where I like putting fruit trees in certain areas. So I like that. And then maybe we have this go up to here, but then once we get up to this level, the road change, a windy road. There we go. Okay, something kind of like that. Well, it's a little messy, but I like it. Oh, and then what I actually might do, can I move my lighthouse? Can I move this? I can. What if I put it like right there? Like it's protecting when the ships come. Don't come on this side. Don't come towards the sea. So that's what we've got so far. We've got some bushes, but I can't put those here. What happens if I click? Oh, I can put, you can kind of see it. Do you see the little dot? I guess it depends if you're on your phone or not. Can I put any flowers? It doesn't look like it. But here, I'll put some bushes around here. There we go. We've got some janky looking bushes. It's okay. As a really good map maker, I really appreciate whoever made this. It's pretty fantastic. Okay, here's some more bushes. There we go. So we'll have lots of like bushes and stuff around people's houses. But that is kind of the idea of what I am working with. We can probably stick, whenever we have the campsite, we can like put it in the woods. There's not too much else that I'm forgetting. As far as villager types, oops, we don't want to do that. As far as the villager types that I do, at first I'm kind of going to just go with the flow. I do have my amiibo cards here, and I have a couple. I've got one for Marshall, and honestly, I would put Marshall like over here by the Happy Lake, because it would be really nice to have him close to my house, because he is my favorite villager, I'll let you guys know. I have a couple other cards. I've got like Poncho and Pappy over here, Robin, Frogbert, Peggy, Static, Bones, Diana, Roscoe, Opal, Patty, Al, Lottie, Digby, and a sparkly Isabel down here, and a Pikachu card for some reason. There's a Pikachu in there. But yeah, this is kind of what I'm envisioning in my head. I have no idea if this is actually going to happen, but this is kind of my idea. I think doing 3 levels would be really neat. The bottom being focused on structure, and then as you move your way up the map, things kind of become wilderness. I also think it'd be really cool to have like a shipwreck beach. I might do that over here if I can get, if they have items that remind you of a shipwreck, broken boats, skull and crossbones, and kind of make it a spooky, inaccessible beach area, which would be really neat, I think. And I like the idea of like a fruit orchard section here, separate area for the shop, separate area for the town center. I like that. Plus, when people first come to my island, they'll go right in to this sort of town square, and everything they need is going to be at the bottom of the map. But if they want to come visit my house, they gotta go higher. But yeah, this is my concept for my island. I know that things are going to change as I play, but it's really exciting that people make tools like this so we can kind of experiment and figure out what we want to do. If you have done this, link me on Twitter. I'll leave up a link to this video, and if you want to show me what you've done, maybe I'll get some inspiration from you guys, because I know a lot of you are way more creative than me, and I'd love to know what you're planning on doing. I'm browsing Instagram because there are a lot of these on there, and some of you guys are really, really good and very, very creative. But yes, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.